Great to have you here at the Grant Park Liquor Mart Education Center. This is Great Taste of Manitoba. I am Ace Burpee. This is Adriana Barros, Manitoba Beef Producers. She's put on a clinic so far today, and now we make it even better with
our lean beef burritos. They're fantastic, kid-friendly, family-approved. So we're gonna start off with our extra lean ground beef. I have it going here in a skillet. So this is a great recipe to introduce some teenagers into the kitchen. This is the perfect recipe.
You still use the word teenagers.
Teens, tweens, I don't know.
Teenagers.
I don't know what they call themselves these days. But this is so easy to get them in there, and they can then realize how easy it is to cook a meal from start to finish.
Yeah, and combine, listen, everyone's gonna love beef burritos.
Absolutely.
But we can work in tons of vegetables and stuff in here as well.
That's right. We can hide a lot of veggies in here.
Sorry, are we using extra lean?
This recipe calls for extra lean ground beef, and the reason I chose this grind is simply because I really like the fact that we don't have to drain off the fat like you would in a regular grind, and you still have all 14 essential nutrients that you find normally in beef that's going to be in this grind as well. And bonus is there's only 10% maximum fat value per serving.
We know that for a fact. If it says extra lean,
that's right.
Give that stat again. We know that
it's 10% maximum fat per serving, which is 100 grams or 3 ounces.
Okay.
So let's get started adding all of our spices and veggies to our burrito mixture.
Feels like it's tough to screw this up.
So we have some salt. It really is.
Yeah.
With these ingredients, they're going to taste fabulous. So here's some chili powder. So
yes,
that's kind of the Tex-Mex feel, as well as some cumin, some smoky flavor.
Sure.
Have some oregano.
You know what? Yes.
There you go.
Oregano.
And then I have some salsa, and I added some corn to it. So with the salsa, depending on what your family's preference is, you can use a mild, a medium, or a hot, right? So that is the beauty of cooking at home. You can control that aspect of it.
Starting to look good.
So we have some chopped onion.
Yes, we do.
So those are gonna sweat off. And if you have fussy eaters in the house, this is not a problem to add onion. It adds such great flavor, and it also kind of almost disappears once things come together.
Or if you were a fussy eater growing up in my house, you sit there for hours until you finish it, because that's the way it was.
That's true.
Hello, Mom.
So that was a chopped up green pepper.
Yep.
So that's a sweet pepper, so you don't need to worry about the heat if there is, like I said, again, some younger children in the house that don't like that.
Okay.
So what that's gonna do is it's just gonna simmer on medium-low heat, and we'll cover that.
And then you can sort of get creative, right? After that.
That's right. This is such a fun part, and this is another way of really getting the kids involved, or anyone. It really doesn't matter. So I have here some of the beef mixture that I prepared ahead of time. So like I said, those onions, they disappeared.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
look great. So I'm using a white flour tortilla. You can use a whole wheat. We have that option as well. Or if you're doing gluten-free, there's corn varieties you can find as well.
Sure.
So what I like to do is I have some refried beans. So what I do is just add half. I'll give you that. Just to half of the tortilla, and then you can do the same.
Oh, I see. There's an actual plan to this.
And then my second step is I take some guacamole, and then I also do
I'm not gonna lie,
half.
refried beans and guacamole are gonna put this thing over the top.
Oh, aren't they the best?
Awesome. They are actually
I really
the best.
love these flavors. And it's such comfort food, and you don't need to feel a certain way or guilty or anything about enjoying this, because it really is so great.
I make my own homemade guacamole all the time.
Oh, so do I.
Actually, I lie.
So
but
wonderful.
I think it'd be cool if I did.
Oh, and it really is easy to do. I think on our Great Taste of Manitoba website, we do have a guacamole recipe up there too.
You know what you should do? Is because there's different twists on how you prepare your burrito. Like some people throw some things in there that are a bit different or whatever like that.
Yeah.
So
I would love to hear variations.
Well, tell them, yeah.
If anyone would like to share their family burrito recipes, we're on Facebook and Twitter, Manitoba Beef. You can find us there. Let us know. What do you do? Do you skip guacamole? Do you add more salsa?
Not everything's been
It's not set in stone when it comes to burritos.
Here.
So
there they are on Twitter, at Manitoba Beef. Their latest tweet was this photo.
So I'll
that
wrap
I'm
this
going to
for
take, which
you.
is-
So this is a simple wrap. Just go over once and then fold it over again.
It's their
A
latest tweet.
selfie.
There, at Manitoba Beef on Twitter. Well
So
done.
I'll do that
Oh, and then
one.
we're gonna bake them?
This is gonna go into a 400-degree oven, and it's gonna go for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
So it just goes into your casserole dish, add some cheese, and then there you have it.
We'll
Simple
put
as
those
that.
in the oven and then meet back here in a bit, and Sheila Nash will rejoin us with some pairings.